So we start with the center of the flower. You need a round pen, and you need to wrap the yarn around the pen for about 10 rounds. And then you remove it from the pen. Put the hook in the center and make a slip stitch. Then chain 1, and we need to make double crochet in the ring. So make 1 round of double crochet in the ring. So now I have already finished 1 round of double crochet. So I have 16 double crochets. Then I make a slip stitch on the chain of the first stitch. And in the next stitch, I made another slip stitch and chain 4. And in the same stitch, we need to make 6 triple crochets. So you need to wrap the yarn for 2 times. So in the same stitch, we make 6 triple crochets. So the first chain 4 is counted as 1 triple crochets. So we have 7 in total. So insert the hook in the 4th chain stitch, and then insert the hook in your working yarn and make a slip stitch. So this is 1 popcorn stitch, and then chain 2. This is 1 popcorn stitch, and then we skip 1 stitch, and in the second stitch we make 3 triple crochets. So wrap the yarn 2 times, make 7 double crochet and make 7 triple crochets in the same stitch. So insert the hook in the first stitch and then make a slip stitch together with the working yarn. And this is another popcorn. Then chain 2 again. So you need to repeat the same process. So in total we need to make 8 popcorn stitches. I have already finished 8 popcorn stitches in chain 2, and then I made a slip stitch in the first popcorn stitch. So this is the center of the flower, so cut the yarn and attach a new color. So because I use thicker yarn, so I used a thicker crochet hook, 2 millimeters. So you need to attach a yarn in any chain space, chain 5. Then we need to wrap yarn over, put the hook under the chain and grab the yarn, and this is 1 time. So you need to repeat this process for 10 times. So this is what it looks like after 10 times. Yarn over, pull through all the loops slowly, and then in the next chain space make a slip stitch, and this is 1 finished, and then chain 5 again, and we use the same method. Yarn over, insert hook under the chain and grab a loop, and we need to make 10 times, and then yarn over, pull out all the loops at 1 time. Again, make a slip stitch in the next chain space, and we need to make 8 altogether. So I finished the last one and then make a slip stitch in the first chain space. And then chain 9. In the second chain from the hook, 1 single crochet, and then 1 half double crochet, and then 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. And 3 triples, so yarn over 2 times. So this is the 8 stitches, and then in the next chain space we make a slip stitch, then chain 9 again, so repeat this process for the first petal. 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 3 double crochets, and then 3 triple crochets, and then make a slip stitch in the next chain space. So we can repeat the same process for the whole round. Now I have already finished 8 petals, and then slip stitch in the first chain space, and then cut the yarn. We need to make the edging of the petal, because in the moment it looks it's curved. We need to make the edging of the petal. So use the white color, attach the yarn in any space between the 2 petals. So attach the yarn in the last triple crochet. So we need to chain 2 in this space. And then make a slip stitch in the next stitch. And the slip stitch should not be very tight. Then chain 1 again, and slip stitch in the next stitch. And then chain 1, slip stitch in the next stitch. So basically you just repeat the same process, 1 slip stitch and chain 1. Now we come to the other side of the petal. It's also the same, 1 slip stitch and 1 chain. So after we finish the first petal, then we move on to the second petal. We also start from the last triple crochet, the bottom of the last triple crochet, 1 slip stitch, and then chain 1. So you repeat this process for each stitch around the petal. So now I have already finished the last petal, and then make a slip stitch in the first petal. So this is what it looks like in the end. You can see the petals are not curved anymore, and this is beautiful flat 3D flower. Thanks for watching.